Nearly 70% of the township of Bloomington is made up of small prefabricated homes. 25 News Now anchor Carolina Astrain takes a closer look at the temporary housing in that community.
Yeah, some people worry about the lack of oversight and accountability. Here's Cabins for Rent, a 25 News Now extra.
When Danny Garcia took office as the Victoria County Commissioner for Precinct 1, he was apprehensive about the growing number of cabins for rent popping up all over his hometown.
So I was born and raised there in Bloomington, and of course it looked way different back when I was growing up. Yeah. Change is always hard. When those folks came in and started to acquire some of those properties, there was some apprehension from the folks that were from Bloomington.
Over the years, Garcia says the owners of the temporary housing units seem to have improved their upkeep of the properties, making the town look nice.
And so they are cleaning the properties up. They do have, the big disposal containers out there for the people to get rid of their trash and all. I have seen where there's been complaints about dogs for the tenants that live there, and they address that. So I don't think it's as big an issue as it was at the very beginning.
A former tenant shares that she enjoyed the low rental costs, but looking back, it was not worth the headaches and setbacks she endured.
When COVID hit everything, and that Texas rental relief was going around, we got behind on our rent. And I was applying for that, the Texas rental relief. And as soon as they told me they didn't accept that, it kind of brought up some red flags to me. Like, why don't you accept help from the government, but you're coming here bothering me about paying my rent? I'm trying to get my rent paid, but you won't accept the help that is being given to people to pay the rent.
We also spoke with two current residents who declined to be on camera. They both say they are happy with the living conditions and service provided by the rental unit owners. Terrence Ellis, the owner of The Gym in Bloomington, says he has family members who live in one of the rental units. They are also happy with the amount of amenities they get for just $70 a week.
There are many who come and go because it's affordable. There are many here who come and go. There are plant workers who live here. Of course, the plants always have construction going on, so those men come in, they have to live in the community. I think every one of the communities have Wi-Fi, it's affordable, and people seem to love it.
Ellis says several of the patrons of his free gym are thankful for the affordable living options the cabins for rent properties offer. Commissioner Garza says he's never been inside of one of the units, and he's also never met the owners. We made several requests through the rental office's phone number for an interview. No one has responded to our calls. With this 25 News Now Extra, Carolina Astrain, KAVU TV 25 News Now.
The latest U.S. Census data shows the average monthly rent for a resident living in Victoria County is $1,000. Again, the owners did not respond to our request for an interview on this story.
And this, of course, brings us to your viewer poll this afternoon. You can scan that QR code right there on your screen to vote. The question is, do you want to see more oversight on the cabins for rent in Bloomington? Yes or no? We want to hear from you. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to participate. We'll have what you and your neighbors are saying on 25 News Now at 6.